So you may be asking yourself, how does someone become a European river cruising specialist? I lived and worked on the rivers of Europe for 10 years, and for 6 of those, I was one of Tauck's cruise directors. So I come to you today with a deep passion, love, and understanding about European river cruising, and particularly the Tauck difference. With 9 riverboats and 21 different itineraries, we have over 200 departures throughout the season. We begin with Holland and Belgium in the spring, and then we begin also cruising the beautiful rivers of France before starting our journey toward the Black Sea, traveling the Rhine, the Moselle, the Main, the Danube, the Rhone, Saône, and Seine. The Tauck river cruising difference really boils down to the 4 key points of differentiation. The first being the exclusive destination experiences that you couldn't experience if you tried to put a trip together for yourself or traveled with anyone else. And the highlights of these shore excursions are what we call sparkling events. Pictured here, the Imperial Evening at the Palais Pallavicini. This is a First District palace in the heart of Vienna. The room pictured here where Beethoven and Mozart both performed for the emperor. We have a 4-course meal with the beautiful wines of Austria being served with our entrees and all throughout the evening. The music is being performed, the ballet, the opera. Think about just across the Josephplatz, 5,000 people from the 4- and 5-star hotels on the Ringstrasse and other riverboats are sitting on folding chairs, also listening to the music of Beethoven and Mozart. This is a sparkling event with Tauck and what makes us so distinctively different. Another example, the l'Abbaye de Cologne in Lyon. This is legendary chef Paul Bocuse's restaurant in the Epicurean center of France. Our riverboats pull right up to the street, they stop traffic for us, and then we walk across the street and have this beautiful evening in a restaurant where the French celebrate their major milestones. And finally, the exclusive Provençal lunch and cowboy demonstration in the Camargue. Pictured here, 4 generations of the Laurent family who welcome the Tauck family to their beautiful farm in the Camargue region of France. We have a gorgeous lunch and then visit the bulls and the horses. This area is closed to tourism, but if you choose to travel with Tauck, it is open to you and your discerning clients. The second key point of differentiation are the people, the Tauck directors, who enliven every moment. Pictured here, Peter, Sylvia, and Tom, my dear friends. Between them, they have 65 years of experience, not just with the travel industry, but with Tauck. They are full-time employees who travel with your clients from the beginning of a trip to the end, surprising, enhancing, delighting, and educating. We have the most director-level staff to guest ratio of anyone in the industry, and the numbers speak for themselves. So imagine what this means to the noise level in the dining room, or the embarkation and disembarkation of a ship. But also think about what it means when something goes wrong. When there's high water, low water, someone becomes ill at home, or there's an emergency that needs to be cared for. We are uniquely qualified to take very good care of the most discerning travelers because we build our ships to never hold more than 130, and we staff them, not just with an award-winning crew, but 4 director-level Tauck directors. The look and feel of our ship bring us to point number 3, which is the club-like atmosphere on board our beautiful fleet of 9 vessels. The look and feel is consistent, so if you fall in love with the Swiss Sapphire on the Seine, and then you'll be on the beautiful new MS Grace in 2016 on the Danube, the ships look and feel the same. And please keep in mind, with our fleet of 9 ships, we have 158 300-square-foot suites. Pictured here is one of them. 2 beautiful French balconies, the gorgeous bed, they have iPod docking stations, espresso makers, beautiful walk-in showers with rain shower heads, and that upholstered couch right there transforms into a bed. So on our classic tours, 200+ departures throughout the season, you can have a party of 3 traveling in this suite, and on our bridges trips, the multi-generational travel, you can put a family of 4 in cabin category 7, which is our suite. Getting what you pay for and then some brings me to the final key point of differentiation, the distinctively all-inclusive. Just to summarize this, it's every shore excursion, every transfer, every gratuity, and every beverage. Very few things which would include laundry, purchasing something from the gift shop, maybe getting your hair done. Those are at an additional expense. But everything else has been very carefully thought of. So when you get what you pay for, it's the overall value of a Tauck trip. And the and then some is the ability to relax and truly enjoy the many pleasures of traveling in good company. One guide or Tauck director for every 25 guests means that when you're strolling through the gorgeous Mirabelle Gardens in Salzburg, pictured here, you're doing it seamlessly. In a very small group, utilizing the whisper sets, you blend into the tapestry of the cities and countryside that you're visiting. You'll never feel like you're being herded or part of an escorted tour with Tauck. With us, you never follow a sign, you're never a number, you don't wear a name badge. You are a valued person to Tauck River Cruising, and every single moment is imbued with the philosophy that how you see the world matters. No single supplement in cabin category 1 means that on the lower level of the ship, cabin category 1, there is never a single supplement. Solo travelers love these cabins, although they are slightly smaller with the window that doesn't open. Our solo travelers love not having to pay up to 40% more to travel with Tauck. And finally, just to touch on Tauck Bridges, this is our multi-generational brand, and we have 3 distinct departures. The first is on the Blue Danube, beginning in Budapest and ending in Regensburg. Bon Voyage France begins in Paris and then spends a week cruising the Rhone River, and Castles on the Rhine, Basel to Amsterdam. So with that, I just want to say thank you on behalf of everyone with Tauck, and especially with Tauck River Cruising. We hope that we would be considered for your discerning clients when they're considering a river cruise in Europe. So again, thank you so much for your time.